What's up, everyone? Hope we're all doing well. It's gonna be a short stream tonight. Just doing a little bit of marathon practice. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna focus on Balor today. I've lost a lot of cleanliness on the Balor fight. We'll also play Bloodstained, but we won't do a full seed because I'm not sure how long it's going to take. And it's already pretty late. Oh, Nightbot took forever to respond to the command. That's pretty funny. Well, I don't think I hit a single flea man with the spears this run, or this like little, yeah, practice run through. That was the first one right there. I actually need to do the creaking skull earlier, so I probably shouldn't backdash through that transition. So I can get the arm to actually hit both skeletons. I didn't level up, so those flea men made a difference. I guess because I missed the skeleton head too. Oh, why did I backdash there? We can finish out this little run because apparently it's valid. I just didn't do the timer. It wouldn't be my best run though, so not like it would be like a PvP potential run, but yeah. Finish it out and then do some Bolor practice. Wow, yikes. That's really bad. It's probably close to the time I would normally get, but like that. Nah, actually, nah, probably not. Oops. Oh my goodness. Ugh. That's funny. I wasn't that far off from being in the right position, but oh well. That was decent, but still be better. We'll do 2 more and then we'll do a run. I don't think we'll do runs for too long. We'll start at the beginning of the bloodstained seed and then that'll be it. Probably like an hour and 15-minute stream total. We'll see. It was almost a good adjustment, but not quite. My problem with the chaos fight right now is that I'm just like exhausted by the end. So even though like I feel like I know what to do for Chaos 1 and of course Chaos 2 is not too bad to know what to do, but even though I feel like I know what to do, it feels like My mind just grows numb by the end of it, you know? This run in general is just a sprint. How did I get a spear there, bro? Okay, trolling a little bit at the end of that phase, but it's okay. Should have double jumped. All right. Trying to backdash in the water. It split, but it's okay. I lost time for sure at that split regardless. HP is gonna be pretty bad for this. Okay, actually, hold on. I keep messing up the start timing. Really? Oh my goodness. I keep getting bodied in that room today. Too far back. Good. Yeah, we'll do the last run here, no matter how far it goes. Alright. It's like that. Let me do one zip sequence practice, and then we'll switch to bloodstain quickly. Yep. Okay, nice. We'll do one velour as well. Yeah, I think slowing down a little bit on the air attacks is definitely helping. So next time I finish a run, we should see a much better split on Chaos 2. Yeah, I was barely just not to the left enough. Actually, no, in the middle, enough. I don't think I was necessarily too far from the left. I might have been too close to the left. It's tough. You have to space yourself in midair. Okay, I think I know what happened then. I actually did my jump too late then. Ah. Alright, last fight. Still ended up being an hour despite, you know. My intention wasn't necessarily to do very much, but it still ended up being quite a long time. Alright. We're gonna switch to the bloodstained, so just give me a moment. Over bromine. It feels weird to switch to this controller from the DS4, but honestly, this controller is more comfortable now that I'm realizing. Too bad I got used to the DS4 for some other things. Oh wow, dimension shift. Oh, this might be a seed we book depending on how the rest of it goes. So this might be a zip seed, which is good for marathons. Red bean. Yum yum. And I will be using the DLC equipment set because it just makes the early game smoother. So that we don't have to like be searching for a weapon for like the first like 5 minutes or whatever it is. I mean, potentially longer because sometimes you don't get a weapon in the shop, so it makes the marathon showcase much smoother. I mean, technically you get weapons from these chests, I guess, but anyway, I'm going to be using the DLC outfit set, which normally I don't think they allow in the randomizer tournament scene. But for some reason they allowed in the speedrun on the SRC leaderboards, so not sure why. I mean, it makes sense to allow it, but does it make sense to allow it? I'm actually not sure. Baskia. Should have tunic. I remember seeing it. Yeah. Bloom pork. Yippee. I still check the brown chests because they could have waystones, which sometimes are not in the shop, so important to still check the brown chests despite their value being relatively low. Average value, that is. Okay, we should get the ID now. And then, what's the shop got?
Oh, what will your Lisa call? Thank you.
I mean, These are all fine, I guess, but we're gonna sell the Toxic Storm since it's 100% drop rate.
Thank you.
Alright, pretty average shop, which means it's pretty bad. Speed belt. Is speed belt actually faster than backdashing? I never figured this out for myself. It only counts for walking, I believe. I can't really tell. Okay, I think backdashing is faster. Yikes. I'm not gonna do the quest. The reward looked pretty bad. So I'm not gonna bother. We'll naturally kill 5 bone morts along the way, so basically if the crest reward isn't like something that benefits me immediately, like right on the spot, then I'll just let it occur naturally through the early game pathing. Oh, Jeeble's Glass is at the beginning. Wow. Okay. This is looking to be very likely a bookable seed. Bookable meaning we'll put it inside the pool of seeds that we'll use for the marathon. Basically what I'm doing is I'm saving seeds that are good for a marathon showcase or are like comfortable enough for a marathon setting. And once the marathon run comes around, we will pick from the pool randomly. I'll ask the commentator to like pick a random number from like 1 to 10 or whatever, and that'll determine what seed gets picked. Because I mean, if you don't do that, then otherwise, I mean, sadly, this randomizer isn't guaranteed to have seeds that are completable. So, and on top of that, there's some seeds that are just really long and are not suitable for a marathon setting. So we're trying to avoid that, and the way to avoid that is to pre-vet the seeds, and I'm gonna basically just do so myself, because most of these seeds, not most of these seeds, in fact all of these seeds I will have forgotten well after the fact, so it's chill. Although after a certain point I definitely want to stop putting extra seeds into the pool, because we won't want to have a small chance of like remembering something about the seed. All the seeds that I booked right now, I think I booked a total of 6. I don't remember a single one of them, so it's been long enough since I booked them that we should be fine there. Okay, Valkyrie dress is good. You get that extra early game luck for a high drop rate. The only reason we're keeping these Toxic Storms is so that we can use it to sell at the shop. Ooh, a lot of ammo ups so far in this seed. Yikers. Okay, nice. We got the forgot the name of that enemy, but we got the blood. Oh yeah, Blood Grinder Knight. We got its drop pretty quickly, so that means we don't have to farm it later. Excellent. Oh wait, we haven't gotten Bone Mort still, I don't think. Bone Mort's, have we? Bone Mort Shard. Yeah, we've not. So let me farm it right now. This is one of the better spots to farm it in. But there's plenty of spots you can farm it in, and it's like not that slow. Which has so many bots, it's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna be about removing this, because it does reduce my luck. The Vampire Wig. It gives more damage for early game, but since it reduces my luck, it's not good for this farm. He's actually pretty unlucky though. You never played this one? Graphics are sick. Hey, what's up, Maidenless? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of people actually don't like the graphics, but you know, the gameplay I think is good enough to compensate for that. That's for sure. And I think if you liked Igarashi's previous works, it's reasonable enough to try this one out. See if you like it, you know? The 3D on 2D style can always put people off, but you always like, oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah, if you like the art style, that's definitely like already getting over the biggest hurdle that people tend to have for this game, so that's excellent. Yeah, definitely try this game out. If you're a fan of Igarashi's works, like Castlevania, the games that he worked on, or pretty much just Metroidvanias in general, I think this one is definitely pretty solid. I wouldn't say it's my favorite or even the best one, but you know, it's okay. It's pretty solid. You can find it on sale. It's definitely reasonable enough to pick up. Also, nice drops. So we don't have to farm the Toad or the Plume Parma or the Blood Grinder Knight. That's excellent. I didn't realize I had the Valkyrie Tiara, so I could have actually put that on for the other farm, but it's okay. We got two of the kind of annoying farms that are in the early game out of the way already. The only one left is a Barbados. So I think we'll be chilling. Your main Castlevania experience is Soden. You have vivid memories killing the Shmoo over and over for Crucigram. You should play more Metroidvanias. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. If you like Soden, yeah, I think this game would be up your alley. This game is like for the fans of like games like that. Fans of Aria of Sorrow, fans of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, fans of Soden. This game is definitely meant for them. Also, my bad if the audio was so loud. Wow, that's super loud given that I have it at only 2. Your brother ranted and raved about Aria of Sorrow. You check that one out too. Audio sounds great. Okay. Thanks. I can fix it back then. Or is it great now, or was it great before? But yeah, Aria of Sorrow was definitely like a top tier. I'd say that's my favorite. Or not my favorite. I'd say that's the best Igarashi work. My favorite would be... What would my favorite be? I mean, I guess it's kind of hard. I still haven't really figured out what my favorite is between Harmony of Dissonance, Thoten, and Aria, but I like them all a lot, so it's kind of hard to decide. At 2, it was perfect? Okay, got it. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard to tell on my end, so... Because I'm not using headphones, I'm using a speaker. And for the speaker, it doesn't actually capture the audio in the stream based on the volume level I have it at. It captures it based on the like loudness. I don't know how to describe it. But it's like a separate thing I have to adjust in OBS from the volume itself. So it sounds loud for me, but it might be fine for you guys, if that makes sense. Oh, I have Dimension Shift, I forgot. But I also have Jeeble's glasses, so I should be using shards. My mistake. I just kind of forgot what was going on in the seed. Should have been using that. It's a good problem to have. Yeah, audio when streaming is so tricky. You always ask viewers to. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's always the thing I'm paranoid about every time I go live. There was a time where I was no mic for like 30 minutes and I didn't notice until the 30 minutes had passed. Subbed up, fun to watch in my affordable commentary school. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm also just kind of getting some speaking practice for the speedrun marathon I'm practicing for. But yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. Yeah, I try, at least when I'm doing like randomizers or speedruns, I try to give a few thoughts while I'm playing. But, you know, it's pretty difficult to do. You have to really be comfortable in the game, or you just have to like not be paying a lot of attention. And either way, it's like pretty tough to do. Something I always admired about runners when I was first getting into speedrunning, so that's something I wanted to practice the most. Big fan of watching speedruns, randomized even for games you don't know. It's just cool to see games played that way. Yeah, I'm absolutely the same way. And unfortunately, watching people causes me to like be tempted to like try to see if I can do it myself, you know? There's always that desire to see like, oh, how hard is that actually, you know? So then I try to do it myself, and then I'm like, oh yeah, this run seems cool, I want to do it. But there's not enough time to learn all the runs that I would want to learn, so... The age-old issue of, do you have infinite playtime? Or do you have infinite time in the world to play games? No. So you gotta figure out which ones you want to actually learn. I do like this game, but, you know, there's definitely a couple of others that I have as like first choices over this one. That's awesome. Best of luck on the marathon. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to pin the schedule link. Let me get that done right now. I put the command up earlier and intended to pin it, but I forgot. But yeah, check that out if you're interested. I'm gonna try to be doing more practice over the week, and then once I've done enough practice, we'll also resume the blind playthrough I had been doing earlier. Okay, so we got craft work, which is nice, but does not matter. So, I mean, it's vanilla, right? But we already have dimension shift plus Jeevel's glasses, so we should be chilling. And I think I did get the shard for this enemy. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Wait, so what enemy did I get it from? I feel like I did. Wasn't it? Isn't this the gargoyle? Okay, no, I didn't. Yeah. You got into Geometry Dash big this last year. Each time you pick up a new level, it's kind of like learning a new speedrun. Yeah, Geometry Dash, it's a crazy game. Played at a high level. Oh my goodness. When I was younger, I loved that game. I still like it, but you know, it's I end up just getting sucked into like enjoying the music, and then causes me to get distracted while I'm playing the level, and then I just keep dying, you know, and I'm like, oh man. So I end up just listening to the music instead of playing the levels or playing the game at all. But yeah, it's a super cool game. It's basically a rhythm game, right? But that was one of like the early influential games of its kind, so it's always cool to see that the community's still thriving for that one. You do just listen to the music a lot for a lot of games you play. You kind of do that. Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, I mean, as long as I like the music for the game, which is usually the case. As long as I understand what the dev was going for, or not the dev, the composer was going for. I usually take appreciation to the music. I mean, okay, in this game, Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night, I mean, the music is fine, but it's not something I particularly grew attached to, so I play without music now. But, yeah, this is probably the exception. Music's a big part of the immersion or enjoyment of playing the game, so at least for me, at least. So, you know, tends to boost the, I guess, memorability that you can have with a first-time playthrough. Wow, we're getting super unlucky. Let me make sure I have all the luck items that I possibly can have. Yeah, well, we have the Caribous, but I don't think that matters that much. Yeah, normally this enemy gives me the shard pretty quickly, so I never need to worry about actually farming it, but we got pretty unlucky this time. Alright, there we go. Bone toss. We don't need that. Okay. So before I go up, I'm gonna go to the left because we need to check if invert is there. We still haven't found Zonget's toe, so we're not exactly in a winning position for the seed yet, but we at least have solved combat pretty much. So that's always good. Those of you that are a little bit frightened by the screaming, I apologize. Fortunately, once we find a better shard, which pretty much any purple shard is better than this, then we'll be able to switch off from it. Well, actually, let me see. Do I have something better? Nope. Yeah, this is the best I have right now, so gotta live with it. Oh, shortcut. Okay. That's literally the worst one. Alright, let's see if invert is the safety in the seed. If not, then we're gonna be in a weird spot. No invert. Wow. Okay. Time to backtrack. So, interesting thing about this early game. This early game, we've gotten most of the shards pretty fast, actually. Like, we had a few slow farms, like the Bone Mort and the Gargoyle. But every other farm has been fast. That's actually not the issue, though. The issue right now is that we don't have fast movement. We don't have... I think we have, like, one waystone. Yeah, one waystone. And no accessory that enhances movement, and no accelerator, so speed might be pretty slow still, despite having Dimension Shift already. Dimension Shift and Jeebles glasses, for that matter. Despite having those, this might be pretty slow still. Bro, come on. Oh my goodness, come on. I didn't even activate the bell for some reason. I thought the bell would have activated from that, but this is why I don't like Dimension Shift as flight, because it's very slow and not consistent. Or maybe it is consistent, I just don't know the consistency technique. I might have to ask some of the folks, see what they say. Also, should I farm this right now? I should probably farm this right now since I have a decent means of farming it quickly. How come it guards this attack? That doesn't make any sense at all. Get pretty lucky. Oh, nice. It's not bad. Too bad we already have a Dimension Shift. I don't think I'll switch off to that, or from that at the moment. But, you know, if we needed, like, fast farms, then Epsosis would help a lot. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, these farms so far have been super fast. I hardly call them farms.
Dimension shift. 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 Dimension Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
All right, we'll get a little bit farther in the seed and then we'll call it. I just want to see where Zangetsu is pretty much. I guess that's as far as I want to get. And then we can know whether to book this one or not. If Zangetsu's in like Tower of Twin Dragons, I think that's fine. Because you also wouldn't want the seed to be too fast since my estimate is a little bit high right now. Unless, I guess I can mess around a little bit if the seed ends up being fast.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
That retro rage.
Gotcha. Dimension shift.
No Zangetsu, where are you then? Well, we can't do anything here then. We'll just go across the bridge, I guess. First, I'll go home though. We at least have the warp for when it's time to save Jeeble. Anything good here? 32 Bitcoin is not good enough. Warlock's necklace is probably worth it, but I don't know if I care about that still. Let me see what the enemy was for Warlock's necklace. Assassin, okay. We can go there, but that's pretty out of the way right now. So I'm gonna leave that for later, probably. It depends. I guess if there end up being nah, I mean there's no reason to go there because I already have dimension shift. There's no key item in that area. There's no key item check in that area. The area I'm talking about is underground sorcery lab. There's no key item chest or like check in that area, so there's no reason to go there right now. The only reason to go to an area is if it has, or the only reason to go to an area right now is if it has a key item check, since we're just looking for Zangetsu right now. Ideally, of course, we also get a better purple shard, because while I could use Deathcry, technically, like, it's a little bit whack. I'd rather not, but technically we could. We're at an hour and 20 into the stream. Okay, I definitely have to stop soon. I don't have an early meeting tomorrow, but I definitely shouldn't be staying up too late. Just an hour and 15 minutes. Guess that went out the window.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
Okay, I stole. Was that a drop from the Caraboos? I'd be willing to farm that. Okay, but not tonight. But like, just if as like a general seed strategy, I would be willing to farm that. Imagine having time to sleep. Yeah. Dude. Yeah, I'm not feeling tired right now because I dozed off after work, but I'm still not a good idea to stay up super late. Alcahest. Oh yeah, let's go. Yep. Night Retro H. Yeah, hopefully. Catch you later. Okay, we'll just fight the boss here, and if it's not Zangetsu, then oopsie.
Dimension shift. 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 Dimension shift.
So glad we have Jeeble's glasses, my goodness. Otherwise, climbing up there would be pretty infeasible.
Take this.
No, there's no need to go to leave or Ex Machina right now.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
Oh yeah, we can't use Dimension Shift in this room because it's 3D or something. It's pretty funny. So we have to go up here the normal way. Imagine having to go up here the normal way.
Gotcha.
Optimizer. Too bad it's not really going to be useful for the build we need for this run. This is just going to be a magic only run, pretty much. Oh, wait a minute. Can I not get up here? That is a problem. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That you need you do need other movement than just Dimension Shift to get up that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been in that position, so I didn't even know that. Okay, we can suspend to get out of this room quickly. So we do need to go to Lever Ex Machina then.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift.
Oh, we don't need to go with the accessory check. We already have Jeeble's glasses.
Here you are. Oh,
I keep accidentally pressing start or up when I'm trying to turn around.
this is a library, not a bookshop.
Okay, invert very well. Yeah, that edge case I never even thought of, so good to know. I mean, I normally just come to Libre Ex Machina anyway, right? Like, just before I finish doing the Tower Twin Dragons loop and fighting the dragons. But this is like, now that I've actually tried to do it without doing Libre Ex Machina first, like, I actually know that it looks like you need to have movement other than dimension shift to get up to the boss, because yeah, I mean, I knew about the dimension shift not being usable in the tower, but I didn't know you actually needed like movement beyond the like vanilla, how do I say it, like, I didn't know you need like an extra height of movement in order to get up the platform, so kind of makes sense though.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Invert.
I had invert. I didn't need to do that. It's okay. Yeah, all right. No matter what, we're gonna check this chest and then we're gonna be done. Cause yeah, it's gonna be too late after that.
Invert. Gotcha. Invert. Dimension shift.
Red umbrella. Oh, nice. Okay. Chisel barrage. That is technically in-game capable, so for now that is our best option, I guess.
Dimension shift. Dimension shift. Invert. Invert.
In fact, I'll put it on right now. The reason why this is one of the best options is because of a glitch, I guess. Whenever you crouch with certain directional shards as you're like firing them, it like outputs additional projectiles sometimes, or not sometimes, only for some of the directional shards. It's not the case for, like, it's pretty much only the case for Aquastream, Chisel Barrage, and there might have been another one that I'm forgetting. But yeah, it's pretty weird. Alright, we're gonna be auto-scrolling here. Because I've already killed the boss, pretty much. Just gotta wait till they climb down the tower enough, pretty much. Should be about here. And I gotta hit them one more time. There we go. That boss defeat is always so loud. I don't know why. Why is it so loud? Okay, Zangetsuto is there, so this seed is definitely bookable. Excellent. We love to see it. Here I would definitely use the Waystone. Alright, Waystone, and then we're gonna be done. So folks, thanks for watching. Nice short session tonight. But we got a good amount done. So we'll keep practicing throughout the week. So look forward to it. And again, don't forget that the schedule's out for the marathon, and Aria's been slotted into the schedule. So I'll be running that on tentatively Sunday, subject to change, but for the time being, just keep posted on the schedule. And of course, Bloodstained Rando, which you just saw, will be on Friday evening. Keep in mind also that the time zone is based on whatever time zone you're in as you're viewing the webpage. So if you view the webpage and you see the time, you got to make sure to take into account your own time zone. Or take into account the fact, like basically just look at the status of the slider that you see on the website. So if it says use my time zone, then obviously it'll be listed in your time zone. Otherwise, I think by default it's Eastern time. Alright, anyway, catch you all next time. Again, Sekiro won't be resumed until later in the week or the weekend. Which at this rate, it's probably going to be Friday. See you all then. Friday earliest. See you all then. Have a good night. Bye-bye.